are watching Inspira TV. PM Modi at G20 said that India is ready to produce more than 5 billion doses next year. Yes, India is set to produce over 5 billion COVID vaccine doses next year to help the world in the fight against the pandemic. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said at the G20 summit session on Saturday and said it is necessary that the WHO approve the Indian vaccines at the earliest. PM Modi in his intervention in the session, global economy and global health also flagged the issue of faculty, international travel and talked about the mechanism of mutual recognition of vaccine certification as a means of achieving this.
School teachers are yet to get vaccinated in Kerala. More than 2,000 teachers in Kerala are yet to receive COVID-19 vaccine. Some have cited health issues such as allergies, while others opted out of COVID-19 vaccine due to religious belief. The government urges all the instructors to get vaccinated, considering the future of the students.
Local trains relaxed in West Bengal. Keeping in mind the celebrations of the upcoming Kali Puja and Chhath Puja, the Bengal government has allowed the local suburban trains to operate at 50% capacity starting next month. Along with this, various public places such as shopping malls, cinema halls, auditoriums, stadiums, gyms and spas have been allowed to operate at 70% capacity. And finally, keeping in mind the Kali Puja, the night curfew has been relaxed from 2nd to 5th November.
Kolkata High Court banned sale and use of firecrackers in West Bengal for upcoming festivals. Previously, state government had allowed the sale and use of green firecrackers for Diwali and Chhath Puja for 2 hours. But Kolkata High Court ordered a ban on sale and use of firecrackers, including green crackers in West Bengal, during festivals. This have been done in a view of COVID-19 pandemic. Police have been asked to keep the strict visual.
It has come to the notice by the record kept by the National Crime Records Bureau that more than 13,000 train accidents across the country have killed nearly 12,000 railway passengers last year. The modern day data suggests that 32 humans misplaced their lives each day in those injuries in 2020. According to the NCRB study on railway accident across the country, it showed that Maharashtra ranks first and Uttar Pradesh second, both in terms of the number of accidents as well as death. The loco pilot, which means the person in charge of operating the train and maintaining its appropriate maintenance throughout travels, was responsible for almost 12,440 deaths out of 13,018 train accidents that occurred in 2020.
Police arrested Bangladeshi nationals at Tripura. Around 10 Bangladeshi nationals were arrested by the police at Assam-Tripura border this Sunday. While the vehicles were going under search operation, the police found 2 vehicles with Bangladeshi nationals who had illegally tried to enter the border. The group included 4 women. In further investigation, the police found that they were heading towards Bangalore for work purposes and said some of their contacts were already working there.
A mine explosion in Rajouri, Jammu and Kashmir killed 2 army soldiers and 1 injured. On Saturday, an Indian army officer and a Jawan were died after being injured in a mine blast near a forward post along the line of control (LOC) in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district. The incident also resulted in the injury of another soldier. When the mine exploded, an army column was on patrol duty, according to the news agency's PTI, as a part to prevent a terrorist from crossing the border.
The brutality of the Taliban is not decreasing after the occupation of Afghanistan. Recently, a surprising case has come to the fore. Taliban fighters killed 13 people for playing music at a wedding. This latest case is from the Nangarhar province of Afghanistan. At the same time, former Vice President of Afghanistan, Amrullah Saleh, has given this information through his social media. Amrullah Saleh wrote on Twitter, Pakistan trained them for 25 years to destroy Afghan culture and establish a radical ISI regime by occupying our soil, who are now doing their job. The brutal Taliban ruled for a long time. Unfortunately, the people of Afghanistan will have to pay the price for the end of this regime.
That's all for the day. Keep watching Inspira TV.